When positioning beetles and insects like beetles, what we've done is we've rehydrated them overnight. I'm going to be removing him from his wrapper. And we need to make sure that all of his pieces and parts are movable and that he's ready to be spread. The first thing I like to do is hold his head and work with his mandibles or jaws. These are called mandibles. And his move real easy. Some are real hard to move, and you might check the hints, helpful hints, to see how you do that. All of his legs need to be really easy to position. They rotate on little ball joints, and to get him into a very natural position, you want all of these to be very loose. Don't worry if a piece or a leg does break off. We can always repair it. You'll want to view that video in the How to Repair Insects. We'll show that to you later. But playing with the beetle, you get really familiar with him. Look at his little eyes. You see all of his little legs. Here we have the little serrated jaws. This is a stag beetle. And we're going to decide if we want to position him with his jaws shut or open. Most people like them open, so we can play off of one of those very big features. I'm going to be inserting the pin onto either the left or the right side of his elytra. The elytra are his shells. I don't want to put it right down the middle because his shell can open up, and that's where his wings are hiding. And sometime we might want to open his wings, and I'll show you how to do that in another video as well. Right now we're going to just put the pin in his shell. We want to make sure it comes out straight down through his body, and I'm going to push him down on the spreading board in a height position to make him look like he's walking. I don't want him to do a belly slam, like just be dragging on that board like that. And I also don't want him to be real high, too high. I want him to actually look like he's going to be walking. And to achieve that, I'm going to put some helper pins on the front part of his body to make that stand up, and also on the back of his body. And now he's not going to be able to swivel one side to another. Although I can use my fingers to maneuver his legs and his other pieces, I find it more simple for me to put his legs where I want them with the forceps. And then hold them down with pins, cross pinning. We're going to try to make this fella look like he's walking. And most beetles do not drag their legs way back here. They're usually up in this area when you see them walking. Beetles are fun. You can put them in practically any position. And now we're going to try to achieve the same thing on the other side. And you see his little antennas on the side. We can play with those and put them anywhere we want using pins. And beetles are going to take a couple days to dry. And then we're going to remove all the pins very carefully. And remember, if you do break any pieces and parts, you can glue them back on. And I think he looks rather well.